Drug addiction, peddling, and industry in Kashmir have changed a lot in the past decade. From consuming marijuana to a rampant heroin addiction, the methods and designs of drug consumption in Kashmir have shifted dramatically, and it is ripping apart the social fabric of the society. For some time, I've been trying to talk to a few drug peddlers to understand the story behind this shift. After many denied, one of my sources, known as Jordan in his own circle, agreed to tell me his story of addiction and how he started peddling marijuana in Kashmir. The first thing he asked me was if I had guts to peddle marijuana. He said it is pretty easy in Kashmir. All I needed was the art of talking on the government forces checkpoints. This was his conclusion from a decades-old experience of peddling marijuana in Kashmir.
Cannabis is naturally grown in Kashmir and is in the cultural discourse historically. The hotspots have been located in South Kashmir's Bijbehara and areas of Pulwama and in Sumbal and Hajan areas of North Kashmir. However, lately they have shifted from the stretch of Bijbehara to Uri. Hotspots keep shifting as police cracks down.
Jordan is an addict himself. He says cannabis helps him to cope up with his emotional suffering. However, ironically, he got into peddling after he saw his friends smoking bad stuff, spiked with henna, boot polish, and even rat poison. He says he wants to clean the scene. This is what makes the entire affair very dangerous when the peddlers don't realize what are they peddling into the society. However, the trends shifted drastically in the coming years.
The rampant heroin addiction is more recent with devastating and deadly consequences. A top cop at anti-narcotics departments of the police told the Kashmir Wala that heroin, a highly addictive drug, is not locally produced so far. Police officers said it comes from the borders, interstate as well as international borders, emphasizing more on the hundreds of kilometer long international border that Jammu and Kashmir shares with Pakistan. Over the period of time, as smugglers tackle the tight vigilance along the infiltration points to curb the militancy, the method of heroin smuggling have evolved. The classic was to throw it across the fence in residential area where a local handler would collect and pass it over.
But the dealers have moved past these practices. The officer claimed now they have started to dig tunnel across the border, dropping pole packages, sending a signal to their local dealers for pickup. A majority of heroin coming in Kashmir traces its roots to Afghanistan-Pakistan border. The officer also claimed to have seized heroin packages with Afghanistan's seal on it. With this, the heroin addiction in Kashmir has gone rampant in past 5 years.
The patients seeking de-addiction have grown in the past 6 years. The number registered at IMHANS, Kashmir's premier mental health research institute, revealed a sharp and sudden spike post-2016, the year that marked a bloody civilian uprising. From April 2016 to March 2017, the hospital received 489 patients in its OPD. It dramatically rose to 3,622 in the next year in the corresponding time. It further spiked to 5,113 patients in April 2018 to March 2019. Then, Kashmir was locked up again in August 2019. New Delhi clamped curfews and imposed a communication blackout to abrogate the limited autonomy of the erstwhile state. The patients spiked to 7,420, more than double in 2 years, from April 2019 to March 2020. Dr. Yashraj, who heads the de-addiction center at the hospital, noted that prior to 2016, 3 out of 100 patients coming to the hospital were taking heroin. Now, he says 90 out of 100 cases are of heroin addicts. A pilot research led by Rathar, wherein he studied Srinagar and Anantnag district, found that most of the addicts were educated, skilled, and came from economically sound families.
The research concluded that a whooping amount of 3.7 crore rupees is being spent daily in these twin districts on the consumption of opioids. Ratha warned that Kashmir is sitting on a ticking time bomb and people don't know what is coming for them.